Alrighty. Hello and welcome to kind of just off the cuff video as always. You I really want to talk about like the new things in the update. Well, the full release, the hero in time, And I I really like a lot of the new stuff. And they finally I guess even did some of the things that I've been really asking for like so long. Mostly do with these guys. Because I lost one of mine. Very dear one. It's a ringtail Gordo. He'll come back one day. But what they did add, it's actually over here. In Mart. I of course already bought it, but it's at the bottom probably. Where is it? There it is. Master Godo Snare. Something I've been wanting since forever. Why is there 3 types of snares now? When there probably should have just been 2. I don't know. I don't think anyone really cares as much about Gordos as much as I probably do. But it is what it is. So I wanted to kind of do this with to show off, kind of finally do a little tour of my ranch, And I'd love to see what you guys got to, maybe making a sort of some place for that. Maybe I do have a Discord. I guess, maybe we'll turn that into playing for that. But where am I going? Oh yeah. Well, first things first. We're gonna do, because I do have a goal in this. We're gonna go and put some of the hyper Gordos around. What the? Oh, there's the Slumber Hyper. That's funny. And flying. What a silly. I should actually probably put him on the other side, because it is a little dangerous on this side. I don't want him to get hurt. He's already sleepy now. And I do gotta think of where I'm gonna put the Hyper Gordo. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe we can play with Angry Stone Hunter. Why angry? Oh. Oh. Come on. Oh. Got him. No one wants to eat us, but just attack us. Okay. So, I'm very bad getting off track, I know. But we do got that one's out too. Back over there. How do us get out? Back. Yeah. So, for this, gotta go over here, grab the bit of food, the tasty tater. Why is he in there? I was thinking about doing this beforehand, but I was like, oh, maybe we'll show it here real quick. Maybe stuff that happened, probably not. But we're gonna get into some stuff and all the cool things. I promise, eventually. But for now, let's think where we're gonna put Paper Gordo. I got enough Gordos here, I think. I don't know where I'd put him. Maybe in the middle, main conservatory area. What the? What? What's that doing here? What? Wait, what? What? I didn't know. Wait, what? I thought what? Why is that here? Okay. So these guys, if you don't know, if you find them, I guess I didn't know they were out here. I only found one in the Greater Labyrinth. I actually went. Where'd it go? So you're supposed to grab them and then they give you stuff. Blueprint probably or something. No, drone stuff. Yeah. What the? I didn't know that it would be here. I still yet to like touch up on any of the drone stuff. Me personally, I know people are saying like do some drone video stuff. Me, I kind of like, I don't know. I don't really like the drones because like I'm a more of a manual worker. You know, I like my manual work, but I'll probably make a fighter eventually. I'll mess around with them. I never touched them in the original Slime Rancher, but yeah, I'll hopefully figure them out. You know, in time here. Looks like you already fell asleep. Let's make it home here. But okay, back on track. Eventually. I don't know if I'm gonna edit any of this. Should I start editing videos more, cutting this stuff down? I don't know. I kind of like, I don't know. Me, I don't really like I like making stuff here, you know, content, but editing, it just, it's so, like sometimes I get cool ideas for editing, but it's just so boring. I don't know. I know like it'll make it more interesting, but like, I don't know. I just don't like doing it. So if anyone wants to edit stuff, you know, hit me up. Gladly. I'll post a lot more cool things, you know. I just hate editing always. I don't know how to edit. I'm not that fancy at it. So, wait, let's find a spot for the Hyper Gordo. So Hyper Gordo should go, I think, where does he belong? Not out here. They're being chillin'. Maybe right here. This is kind of empty. I used to have one Gordo here, I think. But then the happening happened. During that one update, the Great Labyrinth update, it took everything from me. I do have a video on that, by the way. Maybe right here. Or maybe, do I have one on the side? Maybe right here, actually. This is pretty empty. But it's kind of lonely, though. I do like the Gordos being near each other, kind of. I don't like them being too alone. Maybe with Anglo Gordo. This one has to be Ringtail Gordo one day. But it's pretty congested here. Where would Hyper Gordo belong? Well, I really don't know. Usually I place them pretty quick, but I don't know. I'll put this one special. Maybe. I think right here. This just looks too empty. This looks too empty. I have two of them for some reason. We're gonna of course put one somewhere else too. Alright, there we go. So Master Gordo snare. So that should guarantee us Hyper Gordo. Because they eat the tasty taters. Turbo taters. Tasty taters. It's a different thing. So now let's go to the other thing. Over in the labyrinth. I have my doubler here. And I guess this is gonna be kind of like a off the cuff, kind of like maybe showing what we know what a Hyper Gordo is. Didn't really make one of that yet, I don't think. Let's see which way should we take. Let's take the fancy way. It's a little bit longer, but it's fancy. So this is Dreamland. This side of the Great Labyrinth. Which, this is a great spot for farming Prisma Ports. Great spot like that. There's already like so many down there. If only I had a guide for that. I gotta update that eventually with the new spots. And like in that new little area, I don't know what to call it. What's it called? What's the new spot called? What are we gonna call this? Huh. I never really thought about that. Sloombers. Love them so much. Alright, let's go. I get distracted too much. Oh, no. Feral twin bunny. Fell off. Okay. And, like I said, I count how many times I'm gonna be, apologizing, making excuse for, like, this just being a crappy, very long, not well thought out video. But, this was, before where the, Sloombergarda was. And this, like, teleporter brought you back home, like, initially. But now, when you go to this teleporter, I guess they rerouted it to whatever that area is now. Is it called a terrarium? This is called that, maybe? Oh, we're over here. But you do need the nullifier. Oops. And I think I already did like a little show and guide of like how to get on this side. So we'll just take a little shortcut. Which I don't know if it really needs a full-on guide to like figure out how to open it up here, but I'll probably do it eventually. Probably like tomorrow, most likely. So, up here. Here. Up here. And this is where Sloombergarda is. Sloombergarda. Got that out. Hypergarda. My first day. I don't play this game. Down there. Okay, Sloomberg. Hypergarda was here. Which, they do love placing the Gordos in very lonely places. I don't like that. So let's find them a nicer home. I always like to place the Gordos, like when you pop them and then put them back. You know? Equivalent exchange. Or something like that. Maybe down here somewhere. Maybe. There's a lot of hypers here. But I think the other side, it has a lot more hypers. There's like no good way to get over there. It's like the same way. Same time, both ways. Going either this way or through the winter side to get there. But this side looks cooler. I think I know exactly where I'm going to put them. Wait a minute. This is a good idea too, though. I always forget which D-pad is which. There's a lot of hyper slimes down here, though. This little secret spot, which, who knows, maybe one day they'll turn into something. Looks kind of odd. We got a lot of musical stuff here. So maybe in here, maybe I'll just put Hypergoda right there. Keeping his little cubby, and there's a bunch of hypers here, so he won't be lonely. Yeah, I think so. But it is pretty out of the way, though. Do you like seeing them on the way? Maybe not, maybe not. Nope. Okay. My original idea was to... Oh. Hunter. Let's find him some food. Oh. Lucky, lucky. I always do that. I just like staring at little smug face. Little sillies. But let's put them over here somewhere, because there's so many hypers here. This is a great spot if you want to get hyper slimes. There's always so many. Let's put them... Maybe... See that side better? Sleepy hyper bat. Oh, looks so cool. The hunter hyper. Look at him. Silly guy. He's getting attacked. Oh. Uh-oh. Beat him. Bunch of little hunters here too. It's amazing. Right here. Right here. This is the spot. Excuse me. Right there. So many hunters here, though. Maybe not. It's all hunters. Maybe it'll calm them down. Okay. Whoops. Buttons hard. There we go. Flutter hunter. We got bats, flutters, hunters, twins here. Is that everything? Okay. That's all set. So next up on my little docket is I do want to talk about that. How this is like the most perfect time if you're new to Slime Rancher to actually start, because they give you so many things that are like just so much. It's just so much easier now. Like, for example, there's new treasure pods in the main overworld, and they give you like strange diamonds and like the sun sap thing just from like treasure pods, and they're super easy ones. They're ultra easy. Like there's literally like treasure pod right there by that one. There's one by, I believe, that one, and I think there's one over here, which I believe it's down inside here, I believe, like where the flutter goto is when you go down. It's right in there. So there's the treasure bar locations. I'll eventually do one separate for that. So yeah, if you're interested in playing this, like, this is the greatest time. The bestest time. Oh yeah, we gotta wait a day. Let's wait till night and then morning. Okay. And now, our hypergoto should be to the left. Oh, there it is. We did it. Okay. I definitely gotta put some other ones over here eventually. In time. But for now, another great thing, which I'd love to show, is that this is only on PC. For now, at least. And like, I kinda get it, like, why they made it only PC right now, because I noticed, Money Park, they're very, I don't know who comes up with the decisions for, like, how content, I guess, should come out or whatever, and, like, how it should be released. But whoever it is, I think they need someone else because it's just kind of silly. All right, so for example, you see how we have only like 6, inventory spots here, and that's it. And we've not gotten an upgrade to that since like the Song of the Sabers update, which was like literally in the first like year of the game. Now it's been like what, 3 years later. So yeah, I guess they just don't know how to increase this. You see, without it looking too congested down there, which it already looks pretty congested to me. And the obvious idea is just make a second bar. You know how like you usually play like MMO games, and you can like swap your bar. It like flips it, to a second one. So they should just do that. Make it so it's 4 slots on the bottom there, and then just you can flip to another one. So that's 8. Just do that in an update mode when we park. Someone send this to them, please. We need more inventory slots. Then imagine you can have 1 bar for like your like food on your back bar. Then you can have like 1 bar for like your collecting stuff, Or maybe you could like customize it. Maybe eventually it could be 3 bars. Maybe it could be 4. Who knows? That'd be cool. Like why why limit us so much in this game, It's meant for like fun and just chilling, It's not too serious. Not too like, like you need like nerf things, I guess. Like it's not like Rainbow Six Siege, Call of Duty, Fortnite. I could go on for hours. But anyways, so that was that. That's that solution. I hope they do. And the next thing, which I was talking about, which is mainly PC only. Before I went off topic. So for so long, like when you take screenshots, like through here, and that's like on everything, and it would still show your little backpack, always every screenshot. And my little way of mitigating that was I would go into like, where's it? It's hard, into build mode, because at least it takes away the backpack, but it adds like everything's kind of Vaselined up. So it's a trade-off, and like that blue, like a vignette. Words are hard. I don't know French. And it's not perfect, and I use that in like some of my videos before, but they literally made a thing finally. And I'll yeah, I don't know. Should I do like a separate thing for that? Maybe. Nah, I won't. Let's do it right here. Actually, to find it, here it is right here. Look at this. On PC, players can now hide the HUD and first-person models to take pictures of their favorite slimes or scenic vistas without obstruction. And me, I'm an avid loser poster of constantly posting slime pics on the Reddits. Like you could go on for like ever. But yeah. And they finally add that. But the problem is, how do you get to it? So I was like, how do you what? Like, because when I was doing the hyper slime video that just came out, watch it now, please. So I was like, how do you get into that mode? I'm looking through the bindings here, and I noticed that 2 and 3 is very small for some reason, which is odd. Let's not talk about it. But it's not here. Doesn't tell you. Of course, it's not gonna tell you for a controller because it has more limited, key bindings and such buttons. So I did what any sensible person did, so I smashed my keyboard and eventually found out that it is F6. F6. And it's kind of odd because sometimes it does both. Sometimes, like, look at this. Like, I'm mashing, like, it's so inconsistent. Like, I don't get what's... Like, here we go. Backpack, no HUD. No backpack, HUD. Backpack, no HUD. Swapped again. Where's no nothing though? There we go. Oh, I got it for a second. Oh, I missed it. There we go. See, it's so inconsistent. Like what? How do they mess that up? Like what? So turn it back on. And the cool thing is you can still use stuff like while doing it, which is nice. And I, of course, took advantage of that during the video stuff. And I'm definitely gonna be making more cooler if I can get it back on. That is, my God. My God. Turn it back on. There we go. Like, I had to press like 20 times. Okay. But you see my point? Get what I mean? It's like every time they add something, they just kind of don't do it right. The Money Park way, I guess. So, and they say it's only for PC right now, and clearly it's because they just don't know how to. What was that? Weird buggy. Yes. So I guess they just don't know how to like do it for controller. And me personally, I use controller. I'm a loser. And games are meant to be played with controllers. Come at me. So, and I just think the solution clearly is just make it so when you press start, you can just press a button, like press X. X to like go to the one with just the backpack and no HUD. And then maybe Y. But of course, you know what I mean, like buttons. Buttons, like when you press start, you can just go like, so press, let's just say like, okay, here, let's say like I pressed start and I pressed another button here, X, and then bam, it's like, oh look, now the HUD's all off and the gun's away, like wow. And then just imagine I'm doing it, and then like I press a different button while I'm in my start menu, and then bam, now it's this version of the HUD without the backpack, and now it's gonna take forever for me to get it back. My God, come on. How many does it take? They didn't think about this. Like, I'm just hitting F6 constantly. Like, I'm just hitting it. See? I'm just trying to get the HUD and backpack back on, and look how long it takes. Like, am I doing this wrong or something? Am I hitting F6 wrong? I literally can't get the HUD and backpack back on anymore. Wow. Is it RNG? Is this the new gacha mechanics? Because, people love gacha games. So is this like, am I losing the 50-50s? Oh my God. Now it's getting ridiculous. Okay. Oh, I had it for a second. Oh my God. That's so annoying. Oh, I got it. Hey. So dumb. I don't know, they gotta fix that. They gotta. Alright. Now, going to the actual tour now, finally, we're going to do. So, now you can leave. Okay. Now, this is like what I initially... I really just had the idea. I was like, I'm gonna make it so it's all, free range. And I think at first I did have like all my slimes here. And just like, this was the beta for like that side we'll get to eventually. I'm sure you saw, of course. And I just, of course, love the ringtails. Silly guys. Little trash bandits. So I wanted to, like, when I come here, every time, just always see the ringtails. Because they're definitely one of my most favorite. Even though I do shrimp very hard for the phosphors. Still want them to update names here. Could just say like, Phosphor Gordo, maybe like a little name tag thing. You could update that eventually. I don't think his name is Novice Gordo Snare. But anyways. Oh, and also we gotta show the front line. I call them the front line. Look at them. The pinks. The big pink Gordos. It's kind of like my thinking, my brain goes like, because every time I get like on pink, a little pink slime, our neighbors, they'd come over here, and like sometimes one of them would like stray over here. They'd be like at the stairs here when I come back from like stuff over here or whatnot. I'm like chilling with the bats in the cave. We'll see them here soon, and we'll go the next. And every time I come out here, I'd see like a pink slime, or when I'm coming back from adventure, I'd see one in here, and I'd always take him in and, you know, get him home here, find a place. Every time. Kind of my, oh, what the, why he disappeared? Oh, there it is. I guess that's one thing they also, like, that's also annoying. Oh, hey, look at that. A lucky slime and a gold slime in one video. Ayo. Be lucky today. Let me go hit up the lottery. But my point is, and I guess it's for like optimization, of course, but I don't like it. You'll see. Check this out. And they disappear. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if it was always like that. I don't think it was always like that. Was it? I don't remember. Mandela effect. I could have sworn it was not like, because like now it's like, it's just, I mean, I guess for like an optimization probably, you know, but there should be an option, like, you know, this little thing that they always add in like games, like called you know, view distance or such on. Where's the graphics one? Maybe they could like do that, because like, you know, on PC, like I've never had any issues with like the performance in this, because, you know, a good PC Master Race, but definitely for console that's good, you know, but it's, you know, on PC at least, can they make an option, like, you know, like the view distance? There should be like a view distance option to, so you can actually like, so you can still see everything further, like to remove those little barriers, because I mean, it's clear they added like this. I mean, the pop-in is very obvious, and the issue with that pop-in is that I've noticed that it has, I think it definitely has the possibility of like slimes disappearing more often. Because I've had slimes disappear right in front of me before on the ranch, and they still gotta fix that, I think. I haven't seen it in a while because I haven't noticed, but I'm sure if I do like one of these days I'll actually do a legit like head count of all my slimes, and we'll see. I just kind of don't want it because I know some might just randomly disappear and it'd be sad. But I know I had way more ringtails, and I never like lost any to anything. I've had like over 50 here, but of course you can only have like around 35 slimes in each little pocket, I guess, essentially, going around. I don't think the corrals are affected by that, but I never really overcrowded them too much. But I've seen that one gif, of course. Just being overcrowded. It's not that bad. Now this side. I used to house my my ringtails over here. The ringtail tabbies, I believe. I probably was still a screenshot of that. Used to be here, and this one would watch them. He was the security guard, but they'd always get out still somehow. Silly guys. And yeah, this was the first edition of like trying to like, I really gotta update these walls. They gotta add a better way to like close off stuff or place things, because like, look, it's not perfect. Trying to make sure it's cut off, so, you know, they can be safe. But I'm always very mindful of where they are. I always check on them. And, oh, we gotta take care of this down, undoubtedly. And this is where I always just keep, this is the only like corral we have on this entire ranch, because we just want them out and about, you know. But every time when there's a new update, I gotta grind them, right? Gotta grind them to like 999, right? Gotta get up these bullets. Look at them. Gotta get them up, because everything always costs new stuff. And actually, I gotta. Oh, it's only worth 29. What? Scam. It was worth like 80 just last night. more money. For being on day 672, I'm living on the edge. What the? Wait, what the? What? Did they got out? What? What? I mean, kind of okay with it, but... What? I guess you can't have that many. I knew it, I had a feeling that would happen eventually. They do jump up and hit the net. Obviously, but... Still. I guess... Those are fine. Where that one go? Oh, how did it get over there so quick? And like, the hyper pink doesn't even really look like a pink. I mean, you can see it's subtle shading, but it just looks like just a hyper Largo. Oh. Where'd it go? No! Where'd that one even come from? No. How did they even get over there? How did it get over there? Wow. I guess that kind of works because we gotta go to the other side now. And put this one there. I guess we're gonna add some new Hyper Largos to... what would I call it? The slime settlement. So many of them. All kinds. Let's see, what two should we get? It's always like if I ever need any plort for anything, like new doors and whatnot, just, you know, come over here and go like, alright, what's on the ground? I got every slime here, every type, essentially, for the most part. Aside from some that disappeared, probably, but every plort is on the ground. So, let's get a... what do you think? What do I think would look cool? If I were to just guess, because I haven't seen all the Hyper Largos yet. I've only seen the twin Hyper Largo close up. I guess the baddie. But I didn't really look too much at the others. So, I think... what would look cool? Probably... maybe... I gotta see the Dervish Hyper for sure. Dervish Hyper, and also I think maybe there's a Dervish one at. I mean, my other answer would be undoubtedly the twin, but I already saw the twin. The twin I think would be the other coolest one. But I've already seen the twin one. I guess we could just do it anyways though. You haven't seen the twin. Okay. Probably a nice spot to Largo them. Get that out of here. Okay. Don't go zooming yet. Wait 2 seconds. 1 Mississippi. Bam. Yeah. Gotta wait a little bit. And... alright. That looks so cool. Look at him. Off they go. So cool. Like a sun with a ring. I don't know what it is, but like, I don't know if you ever played that one. I don't know which Spyro game it was, but it had like the suns. The sun with like the glasses, the cool glasses. Or like it was like a fireball thingy or whatever. And you had to like bring them to like the thing or whatever to cool down or something. I remember that minigame thing. That was cool. I want to play Spyro again. Yeah, this is the, I guess, oh, better word, Slime Sanctuary. So, oh, the ringtails are awake. Oh. Fell asleep. Silly guy. Another trick is, if you want to move them when they're sleeping, you can just push them with the pulse. They won't wake up, even though that should wake them up, but you know. Kinda glad it doesn't. Don't fix that. Okay. Now next. Go down to the beach. Now this used to be like my spot for all the chickens. Everything had chicken coops everywhere. And bit by bit I was grinding them all up. Look at that. Grind, grind, grind. And I was there. I was there when the chicken glitch, like, exploding catastrophe of overpopulation of 2022. If you remember, you remember. And boy, did I take advantage of that. Got a lot of chickens. That's mostly where this came from. And of course, I grinded. And now it's kind of become a place for the tangles. And my angler slimes. And this one, the troublemaker. What's he doing? I got more chicken. There we go. Make sure they're always well fed. Kinda glad they have those nets there now. That saved trouble. Got some of my gordos, of course. And here we go. Here's the anglers. I already decorated this place. I'm not much for decorating because I kind of suck. But I kind of just went all out on this one. Made a little video on it, didn't I? And here it is. It looks pretty nice. Turn off. I'm like so worried. I'm like turn off the HUD, but then it's gonna, you know, take me forever to turn it back on. Maybe we'll just play like this. Like, it feels so good. Like, look at that. Wow. I might just start playing like this. I just wish there was a way for, like, when you press something, like I'm swapping between the backpack slots. Maybe you just turn back on for like a second, you know? It would like just, you know, be hidden away for a little bit. Reverse. I love the flutter so much. And angler, look at him. So adorable. And I used to have like a thing. Maybe I think I have the clip somewhere. It's probably a short. I definitely recommend if you love Slime Manager, check out all my shorts on here. And this angler gordo. I think I used to have like a chicken coop here. And this angler gordo face over here watching it. And one time there was an angler. Like, it was trying to like jump in to eat. They're very like good at jumping. They're really jumpy guys. So it alley-ooped onto the angler gordo's head and into the chicken coop here. It was so cool. He really jumped like this. He was like, he wants a chicken, but this angler gordo's in the way. So he jumped on his head, jumped in one swoop, like jump, and then jumped even higher into the coop. And I'm like, I got that on stream. Hey, wow. I got it turned on first try. I'm always worried that they might fall out here. They gotta add more like stuff or things to like, be able to block up things easier. I'm always worried. Let's look at us. Oh. It's gonna piss them off. Alright. On to the next. And also, if you have like, you know, a decent of your, you know, stamina upgrades, a little shortcut, I'm sure probably everyone knows though. Jump over here. You gotta do something about this eventually. I was hoping that they'd add like a whole island here maybe or something. I don't know. It's so empty in the middle here. Like, what is this? So empty. Like, look at the map. You got that connected there to there, to there, to there, to there, to there. It's all like connected from where you can see. Like, you know? And then there's just this big emptiness between everything. Like, there should definitely be something in the middle here. Or let us be able to build in the, like, in the open, maybe, or build, like, floors, I don't know. That'd be cool. More building. And also, they definitely need to make, like, walls that you can see through. So that would definitely help my, my little slime watching videos. So I can make more of those. I can just sit behind a wall and watch. Because I don't like the corrals, just go look at it, just use the corrals for them, you know, and then watch them. But like, it's just looking like it's had a little effect there on it. just not great locales for them, you know. They're all sleeping. I'm very picky on where I go to hang out with slimes. But next, let's go to the cave. I got no idea if this is actually like, you know, interesting or decent video at all, but let me know. Let me know in the comments, please. And I'll either make more or less of it. I don't know. I always read comments, check them out. But now, we're in the Bat Cave. It's always, this one's always angry. Always angry. But we'll always play with them. Oh, it's gonna put him back up, push down. Oh. Let him eat. Let's actually see, how much is, baddies? 25? Nah. Yeah. I guess I kept this as like a little backup chicken thing. Let's actually grab some of these. That goes to another point. That you gotta add like an option that's like, you know, chicken volume specifically. So we can turn that off. Just one of the chickens sometimes. Like every other sound is fine. Chickens? My god. Mostly when you have like coops and stuff, like of like tons of other things, I'm like, just get so bad. Yeah. Nice little bat cave, got a little bat trophy. And the bat queen watching over all the bats. Got a little cannon, I guess. Let him fly. Eventually. Come on. Come on. Off. Okay. And now we go to the what's called the architecture site, archaeology site, archaeological site. Words hard. What the? I was like, what is that? Just sitting up there. Is it where all my tangles are? Maybe there's some twins too. Could be. Maybe. Nope. Pull them down. Let them eat. Like, I'd love to sit here and hang out. You know, the chickens. Illinois. Got our water slimes over here. And, oh yeah, I was gonna say, like, and our fire slimes. And people always told me that, like, I don't know, back then, or whenever, it's like, you can't keep them in here. Like, you can't keep the fire slimes in here. These little pools, you know? But, I don't know, like, got those ones. I'm sure my other ones despawned, I guess. So, you can put them here, but I wish they had a better thing for them. Maybe even an even bigger one, because I think this is the biggest one you can get. And it's already that big. Maybe they can add, like, a thing that's, like, kind of like this, you know, like a pool, but like a magma one, though. The lava, so you can put all your fire slimes in it. Maybe they can add, like, a little, like, I don't know, like just a bigger, like, underground thing or something, whatever. So it's like, you're like in the earth. So then it can be like lava and stuff, like underground. Maybe like a new expansion to like the ranch, an underground thing. Because there is like a bunch of underground like spots. Like, and it's just kind of useless. But I assume they're gonna do something with it eventually. Okay, let's go check over here. Yeah, I do actually keep the the chickens in here. Yeah, still remember I haven't done this in a bit. I haven't topped this up in a bit. Yeah, got those ones. Alright, off we go. Let's go check out the little underside of the conservatory. I already gotta grind up more food. Running very low. Like, I used to have these topped up in the hundreds. I don't got nothing in there anymore. Wow. Already gotta grind up food. Oh, bye. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright. But now, the main point. Sit down here. Like, oh yeah, you got the, fabricator and all that. But, like, oh, what's over here? Hey, look, I guess, it's nice, I guess. And then, oh, it leads out to nothing. Okay. Maybe future expansion one day. Maybe that was supposed to be a thing, like they just can remove that little arch thingy and make it like a walkway and it goes out that way. This could be like a whole thing. It could be so cool, but it looks, man. Like I said, I don't know who. A lot of times, like they really hit the mark, like 10% of the time, I guess. And then it's this, which is like, I get it. It's like little shortcuts to get out, but like, what does this lead to? It feels like I'm playing the beta still. Like this used to be like something. Like something's here. I mean, of course you can put stuff, your imagination. Ah, yeah, of course. Let me imaginate the whole game for them. But I don't know. What's the point? I'm sure nobody uses that. Let me know in the comments. Do you use any of these little side things? Like, what are they for? What is the point? Because whatever you use them for, I'm sure you could use somewhere much more convenient that's probably up top. Instead of down here in a very inconvenient place. And this, like, what is the even point of this? It's like a little shortcut down. Like, who would even use that? Did anyone even know this one? I never used this one. I probably should use it much more because it's a little bit shorter, I guess. I totally forgot this was a thing. To go down this way. That'd be like so much easier. But like, who remembers? Who remembers this? And also over here too, this is like to go from like the ship kind of area. Like you see over there, there's a ship. You can't even see it loaded, like see? Like it's not even loaded, but there's an angler going. Why is it not loaded? There we go, like look at that. The popping. Not that far away, but of course it's like, the zones, like technically, but like I always liked seeing them, like from like the observatory. I'd watch them, go like, oh look, there's Angler Gordo. But now I can't see them anymore. So I go up like this. He's the shipmaster. He watches over it. I could even left some balls there with him. We're hanging out. You look over the ship first. But like, you see, it's just like some things just, I don't know. I love this game. Love it. But it just, a lot of the things just, a lot of decisions they do, I don't know, just kind of, meh. Not great. Not great. But yeah, I think that's mostly what I wanted to talk about. Got my mind, I don't know. Share, I guess, hopefully. And hopefully something's, paid off. Learn, maybe. And let me know if you have any, like, questions or stuff about this game. Because I kind of know, like, most things, and little, like, things maybe I don't remember. But I might remember if you point me in that direction. All the nifty little tricks and tips and things. But for now, at least, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.